Hi, let's learn about Learning Glass. We're going to learn what it is. We're going to learn the setup. And we'll talk about recording the presentation. What you can't see very well is what I'm writing. Plus I have my back to the audience, the students, as I'm presenting this. And these are characteristics of teaching that the inventor of the Learning Glass considered when he developed it. He wanted to be able to face the students and have them see what he's writing in real time. So for the students to see the instructor and see what's being written on the board, he decided to put it on a piece of glass. Now the students can see the instructor, they can see what's being written, but the text is still backwards. So the solution is partially solved. So he refined it so that the students can read what's on the Learning Glass. And that's what we're going to see today on the Learning Glass technology. Here we have the setup for the Learning Glass. It's in a room that can be darkened, and we have a dark background. The Learning Glass has its own lighting system. The Learning Glass has two lights. It has white lights around the border that will light up the presenter. It also has a second light that lights up the glass so that the written material will project. When we're ready to present or to record, we need to turn off all of the room lights. Once we're set up, once the Learning Glass is set up, we're ready for the presentation. So Learning Glass is a transparent whiteboard that makes writing glow. It does this with the internal lights that it has. It has a white light that can be adjusted that lights up the presenter. It also has a second light which lights up the writing and diagrams that are on the glass itself. So we'll talk briefly about this glass. And we're going to talk about presenting with it. We'll also talk about fashions, that is, what to wear behind the glass. And we'll talk briefly about cleaning the glass. So with presenting, there are two ways to present with the glass. One is recording it. The other one is to do a live presentation. So we have recording. And for recording, the video camera is on the other side here from the student viewpoint, and it's recording my presentation. I have the lighting set up the way I want it, and then I'll have to make sure the audio is good with whatever type of microphones I have set up. Once it's recorded, the image can be reversed so that the text appears normal to the viewer. With live mode, there are devices that reverse the text right away. So if we're presenting in a classroom and there's a projector in the room, many projectors have a mode that simply reverses the image horizontally. So that would work. Professor Matt Anderson, the co-inventor of the Learning Glass, likes to have a few students in the recording studio while he's using the Learning Glass and presenting with it. It keeps it interactive, and the students can have microphones as well and ask questions live. Learning Glass presentations can be presented live as well. Most classroom projectors have a mode to reverse the image horizontally, which will make all the writing appear correctly right away. In addition to written text and diagrams on the Learning Glass, PowerPoint presentations can also be included. We'll discuss that setup separately. Let's talk about fashion, or what to wear when presenting behind Learning Glass. It's a good idea to wear solid colored clothing without patterns and a darker color. That way the text will jump out better. Although wearing dark clothing is generally a good idea, you may want to avoid wearing an all-black outfit, as you'll appear to be a talking head. This could be useful or creative in certain presentations, however. Wearing clothing with busy patterns may diminish the clarity of the writing or drawings on the Learning Glass. If your clothes contains words or logos, they will appear backwards on the Learning Glass. Let's talk briefly about cleaning Learning Glass, because that needs to be done after the presentation. There are a variety of methods, including paper towels, foam glass cleaner, specialized glass cleaners, and even squeegees. I hope you enjoy trying out this new technology in your classroom, be it physical classroom or online.